the Big 12, but both BYU and UCLA playing with a lot of young faces who have come in, and even though it's been so early in the season, have solidified a starting role and have looked really strong.
BYU in the All Blacks and UCLA the All Whites, same color combination we saw back here in 2023. First touch belongs to the Bruins. 11. All right, Presley Freeman at left back for BYU. Sends Afton Perry down the left side. Perry on the wing into the half space. Far post and no one home. A deflected cross into the midst. All given away. It's UCLA. Into the closing third with Wright. Lexi Wright gets to the top of the area and floats wide. Does so to Jorgensen. Jorgensen down the touchline to Kromenhoek. Micah Kromenhoek accelerates toward the byline. Ships across in. Traffic in the 6. A swing by Jorgensen, but over the crossbar. Maybe a goal kick for the Bruins in the 6th. Kromenhoek getting deep.
You'll see the build here. Kromenhoek gives herself as much space as possible by getting as wide as possible. She pulls two.
She and Kessler in position over the ball. Ellie gives it a ride and skies it.
Walbrook.
A header wide by Walbrook and a goal kick in the 11th. Neither team recording a shot on frame yet. A cross in from Perry, and Ellie did get ahead to it.
You can see Walbrook is that target. Every time her teammates get the ball, she goes immediately to the 6-yard box.
That goes as shot number 3. Lopez, wide Kromenhoek. Half space right for Micah over the Big 12 logo, coming to the top of the 18. Tripped up in the area.
Does not appear a call will be given.
Her appeal unheeded. They will take a look at it, however. So, this will go to a video review as Micah Kromenhoek is upended in the area. Kavdarov will make his adjudication. After review, penalty. BYU will go to the spot for the second time. The ball with the ball on the dot. Knackford dancing between the pipes. And a goal for BYU from Ellie Walbrook in the 14th minute. It is Walbrook from the spot, and the Cougs open on top 1-0.
An excellently placed penalty kick. In the corner, had some good power on it. You'll see here that Knackford guesses right, but there's so much power on that ball. It's a difficult one to get to. She gets a paw on it, but it's not enough to parry it away. Just a great penalty kick.
Knackford, the dive, got a mitt to it, but Ellie Walbrook has a knack for scoring. In 13 starts last year for Marin Valencia, 8 for her UCLA career. Powell whips it wide. Gets around Presley Freeman. And her cross is blocked out of bounds over the goal line by Izzy Stratton. Corner Hayashi. Down the boundary left to Boyden. Boyden foot racing with Jorgensen. Gets past Jorgensen. Boyden's cross just takes a touch off of Cameron Jorgensen and roll in the center circle. Hallie Dixon played some really strong minutes at Cal Poly on Monday. She'll bounce it to the Kashi. Boyden. Central to Vargas. She will float it left. Another sub.
Good impact. They've kept the energy high.
Avery Frischneck back on the pitch after her 1-game red card suspension, and always an inviting corner kick target. A punch and a send clear. As that got a little loose in the 6. Frias then loses to Kessler. And back and forth we go with Dixon again. With some green grass in front of her to the final third. A step over. She will try it. No, she'll pass it. Getchy off the goalpost left side. Rebounds to Walbrook. And off a deflection, a clear.
So great work from Dixon. Has some fancy footwork to beat her defender, gets in front of the goal, pulls 2 and 3 UCLA jerseys towards her, and then in doing so, passes the ball off and allows Getchy to have a wide open shot that almost goes in.
Getchy nearly makes it 2. As you said, Dixon did so well to set that up. As that drifts over the woodwork.
And so unselfish. So many players like UCLA, and it gets the fans excited.
Another mini break for the Bruins. Accelerating is Kroon into the area. Mark, 5 minutes of the first half. Molnar on the ball and toward the flag. A spinning ball the Cougars can't quite deal with. Geis far post. Edris. Central Frias. A one-touch. A play toward frame and a one-hopper to Peyton Collins. In the 6th minute, and it held up for the 1-0 win over the Cougars. A shot from distance and well over the woodwork. Substitution. The all-white Bruins will take a 1-0 deficit to the break. We played 45 minutes here at a sold-out South Field. Good 45 of soccer for BYU. Well played half for both sides as the Cougs have a 1-0 lead.
They're missing that final shot on frame. So many of their shots have been outside of the box. They're missing that final pass that gets them the one-time shot inside.
Here we go, second half. Powell playing on the left. Used to seeing her patrol that right side up and down, but she's into the area from the left flank. Ejeezy at the top. Ejeezy gives it a ride and sends it over the senior. 5 goals on her Bruin ledger. Did not play in the opener. Has played in the last 2. It's Edris. Looks to send a teammate through, and that would have been Bella Wynn. It's Boyden. Slams it off of Freeman. Back to Boyden. Too deep for Edris. Ooh, but a deflected ball gave Peyton Collins a little bit of work there under the crossbar, and she'll collect it in the 18.
That was a spooky ball.
It was a tense moment.
Seemed like it was going to sky right over, but it just drops. You'll see it here. Comes a ricochet right off of Kromenhoek.
Ejeezy gave it a swing, and off that touch, it forced Collins to be alert, and that she was, adjusting to the change in angle. And that was sneaking toward the up. Short is the play. A 1-2, and just over the crossbar. Was the target for Avery Frischnecht, and now it is Neff with the ball. Plays on the paint to Kromenhoek. Kromenhoek accelerates toward the 18. Micah toward the byline. Tries to slide across it. Neff is a short option. Kessler drives. And a double punch by Knackford. 54th. This 1-0 lead is held up for 50 minutes of play. A giveaway. A break into the box. It's Wynn who fires right.
Oh, what a great chance by Wynn. Jan just missing the frame. So such a good win. You'll see here BYU loses it. An errant thing that we did.
The Cougs have had to do a lot of defending here in the second 45. Far post and not missing. The second goal comes for BYU. Could be extremely decisive. But over the bar by Hamberlin. A rare look for BYU. First shot of the second half goes over the woodwork.
And that's a tough shot.
8 of the first 10 fouls against UCLA. The last 2 against BYU. Accelerating toward the area is Kroon. Kroon to her left. It took a touch. And now it's Jorgensen's job to clear. UCLA ever dangerous here in the second 45. Geis lines it up and skies it. Or if she goes into the mixer. Far post, off the head, off the mitts of the keeper. Frischnecht got ahead to it, and a diving stop by Knackford to keep it 1-0.
Great header by Frischnecht. Take another look at this angle here. You see Frischnecht wearing number 4. She gets up.
Nutmegs Vargas. Finds Waldrook. Play to the top of the 6th. A shot, a block before it got to the keeper. Cougs got a look, and a good look at 2-0. We stay in a 1-goal match. Here come the subs. Never got to the frame, but a moment of threat late here in Provo.
And I think BYU's starting to figure it out, that it's on those.
Going to open unbeaten through 3 matches. Bruins looking to even the ledger at 1-1-1. Kessler to the top. Kessler slides, and the ball will roll past the byline. Thought Kessler was going to give herself a look. She tried to go through, to no avail. Craig Freeman will enter. Ejizi will enter. Vargas and Neff will exit. Ricochet by Waldrop. Back to Ejizi, and she'll float it over the frame.
It's been tough for BYU because every time.
Yeah, it's not a passive BYU by any stretch. UCLA's been that good and that aggressive. Powell dispossessed in the area. I think UCLA wanted to see if a hand might have hit the ball on Bias. Target's right. Lexi Wright comes lateral and bends it to the far side. A diving stop by Collins.
What a great save.
A great bending ball. And Collins knocks away to keep it 1-0. It launches a counter for Freeman and BYU. Freeman down the flank. On the back check, Kara Kroon wins it away. Freeman slow to get up as she's nicked up. 5+ to play. Powell has gone back to her right side. Seconds. Not enough tonight. Not enough. It's BYU with a nationally ranked win at a sold-out Southfield. 1-0 is your final.
What a great win for BYU, taking down number 4 UCLA. The Bruins with 2 national championships. Stars on their jersey. And they're unable to put it away against BYU. BYU got that one penalty kick by Ellie Walbrook, the former UCLA Bruin,